there. Today I just wanted to talk to you about this beautiful spring and summer planner template. This template is available at coolbreezeprintables.com and you can get it for free right now if you would like to have it. You just go over to the website and on the home page at the very top you will see an opt-in form. You just click on that and I will send this planner template to you for free. And I would like to show you today all the easy ways you can update this to make it your own. So let's get started. This is the design that I chose for spring and summer. It's really cute, I think. It had a nice background with flowers and blue skies, very summery and spring-like. So let's say that you get this template. What would happen is I would email you a delivery letter. You would click on the link in the letter and it will bring you to Canva where you can open up your template. And then I always recommend that you make a copy of it so that you have the original in case you mess up or if you would like to make more printables with these templates. You'll always have that original file in your Canva library. All right, so let's get started here looking at the cover page. If you don't like this photo I used as a background, which also works as a great border, this is one of my favorite ways to make a border on a 8.5 by 11 sheet, you can just simply delete it, get rid of it altogether. And then what you'll notice is behind everything I have this white rectangle. And that was so that I could add my background without affecting this section here. So all of my areas to write in, my title and my graphics stay on a nice white background. And then I used a backdrop here or background here to create a border. And Canva has this cool thing now where you could add a gradient if you wanted instead of a photo. It's really cool. I like it. Or if you would prefer not to do that and you want to use a photo like I had originally, what you could do is we'll click here like we did before, delete the photo. We'll go over to Elements. Okay. And what you could do is simply go down here to Photos. And let's say you want to make it beachy. So I'm going to go here to beach background. And I'm just going to choose one that's a nice portrait orientation. You can do that there. You can also find these easily by going up here, going to Filter, Vertical, Apply. And then it will bring you everything that you can get that's in a vertical orientation. Anything that has a little crown, you can only get with a Pro version only. So if you are on Canva Pro, you can grab any of these. It's included. If you're not, you can buy a one-time license to use this for your project. And the license right now, I believe, is only $1 for a one-time license. So what I'm going to do to make, I'm going to choose this one and I'm going to hold this and drag it in like that, and it's just going to go ahead and plop that right behind my white box that we talked about earlier. Let's say I don't want the flower graphic because it doesn't really match anymore, and instead I want to pick something else that's cute. What you could do here is you can upload a graphic that you already have that you would like to use. It could be, maybe it's in a JPEG file or a PNG file. You would simply select Upload Files to bring it into your Canva library under Uploads to use it. For this demonstration, I'm going to choose something out of the Canva graphics. And let's say that I want a beach umbrella. I would just simply select that. I think this one's really cute. I'm going to bring it over here. And then I can click on the corner. I can drag it to make it smaller. I can use this to rotate it however I want. And that is really cute. This is just a text box. You can double click on this and highlight the text to change it if you would like to change what it says. So let's say you don't want it to say my planner, you just want it to say planner. And you can also change the font if you want, just by clicking here and going over here. You can select whatever you like. And bring it down. One other thing I'd like to point out with font here is you can change the color. So let's say you don't want it to be black, it's way too dark. You want to go to gray, or you want to make it match the background. There's so many fun things you could do with this. It's just completely up to you. Have fun with it. Be creative. You could also add effects if you wanted to. You just click effects and you can do all kinds of fun things. You could make this hollow, splice it, change the color, make it blue. So there's all these really cute things that you can do to personalize your planner. As you come down here, maybe you've decided you don't want this picture for any of them. So you're going to go ahead and hit delete to get rid of it. And then, let's say you want to use this one. I'm going to right click and copy it. And then I'm going to go down here, right click, and paste. Oops, I have to use my keyboard, sorry. Control V, paste. And it's going to go ahead and add that same image. So now I have the same border, so my design looks very consistent. I'm going to delete this guy, Control V, and it's going to go ahead and just put this in on each page. All right. Now I have a nice consistent border. I have my white boxes. Now let's say on these pages I don't want playlist, or maybe I do want it, but I want to change the color. Again, you can easily do that over here to make it match better. Same thing down here. This is simply an element that's a box. You can change the color if you want. You can delete it, whatever you would like to do. And over here, I like to group the text and the circle together so the text stays centered. But let's say you want to change the color of that circle, you will need to ungroup that. So you would just click on it, ungroup, click outside of here, and then grab the text, move it, and click on this blue item. And let's say that you want it to be a nice light green, and I'm going to hit change all, and it's going to change them all for you. Isn't that really cool? And then you can come back here, you can move your text back over to the circle. Oops. And if you'd like to regroup it, you would just highlight them together and select group. That moved my box, I'm sorry. So on these white boxes in the background, if you're going to try to select anything in here and that white box is moving with you, what you can do is just select the box itself and then hit this little lock. And what that does is it locks it in place. So when you are working on these elements, you can select whatever you want and group it. And your text box here is not going to move with you. So on this element that I was trying to regroup, I could do that and hit group without this moving. And then what you would do is just go through your whole thing and go ahead and make it unique. So let's say on this one, I want to make this light aqua. And I want to do it for all the elements on that page. There we go. If I come down here, you're going to see these boxes are also grouped. I'm going to, again, lock my background, and I'm going to ungroup all of these boxes, and then you'll see all of these little circles and boxes are now separated, and that allows me to go in here and change the colors if I want to. Another thing I wanted to show you in here is once you have your design all set and it looks the way you would like it, maybe there are some other things you could think of to do with this. So for instance, maybe an undated daily page isn't what you want for your audience. You could just change these so that you have one for each day of the week, Sunday through Saturday, or however you like. The easiest way to do this would be simply to duplicate your page once you have your design. So you could just hit duplicate, 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 and so on. And what that'll do is just make a copy of your pages, just like that. And you could start here at the top, and you could just change this to say Monday, for example. And what you could do is just go through each day. You could change this to Tuesday, and so on, and do one for each day of the week. And then the same thing with the weekly. You could duplicate it 4 or 5 times, and then the monthly, you could create one for every month of the year if you wanted, and just change the background, and you could make these dated if you wanted to, or you can leave them undated. Notes pages, these ones you can also duplicate, and I've already put lines in here for you. Now once your design is all ready to go, you might want to do one more final check. If you hit on the grid down here, it's really cool. It shows you everything that you have, and you can decide, hey, I really like how everything looks, or oops, I made a mistake on this page and I want to go back now and say I didn't mean to leave that purple. Let me go back here and change it back to blue. And in fact, let's do it for anything that was left in that color, because I want them all to be this nice blue color to match my background. And now I have a really nice and unique looking planner. And once you've decided that you like your design and you're finished, you're happy with it, what you will do is come up here to share. You will click download, and you're going to download it as a PDF. Now, PDF standard and PDF print are both acceptable ways to do this. PDF print is going to give you a better quality, and it does work better for printing this out. The only thing is it can be a larger file, so keep that in mind. The file size could be larger. You can then click download, and it will download a PDF of your design right onto your device, and it's all set to share with your audience. And again, if you would like to have this template for free, it is available right now at coolbreezeprintables.com. Just head over there and click on the form at the top of the opt-in page, and I'll email that right to your inbox. I hope that this was helpful for you, and you have a great day. Thanks for watching.